videos to film for you has been my piping tips techniques video, and the reason for this is just because I love piping buttercream cupcakes. Now in these videos I show you 4 different piping tips and the different styles they create. So I have 4 more piping tips and I'm going to show you the different styles these create on mini cupcakes. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so before we get piping, all I've got here is my mini cupcakes. Now I just used 12 grams of cake mixture in the cases when I baked these. I've then got my 4 piping tips I'm going to use today. A batch of buttercream, which I've just coloured in this Wilton rose colour, and my piping bags. So the first thing that I'm going to do is fill my piping bags with my buttercream. So if you've seen any of my piping videos before, you will know that I just trim the end off and slot my piping tips into the end, making sure they're secure. I then use a tall glass just to hold my piping bag while I fill that. So I'm just going to push that buttercream down the bag just until it starts coming out the end of the piping tip. I'm then just going to twist the end of the piping bag just to secure that. I'm going to hold the end of the piping bag between my thumb and my first finger and just use my right hand to apply pressure to the bag. Okay, so the first piping tip that I'm going to use is this medium closed star tip. Now this is the 195K, and as you can see it's got quite a lot of teeth that are just slightly curved over. So all I want to do is start in the center, pull the icing bag around just so it hugs the edge of that cupcake. Once I've done a full rotation, I'm just going to lift the piping bag slightly and go over the existing swell. I'm then just going to stop applying pressure at the end of the bag and just pull away just to create this really pretty point. So here we have this really pretty modern swirl. Okay, so for the next cupcake, I'm just going to create a buttercream ruffle effect. Now I'm going to use the piping tip 124, and this one just has a teardrop shape at the end. Okay, so I've got my piping bag filled with my buttercream. So I'm going to hold the piping bag against the cupcake with the larger end of the piping tip pointed inwards to the center. I'm going to turn the cupcake as I go.